Specimen paper, question 9 out of section A. This is on the normal distribution, and so the most important thing is to start with a suitable diagram. There's my standard normal distribution. Standard normal distribution stretches up 3 standard deviations, down 3 standard deviations, and we could call it Z follows a normal distribution with mean 0, standard deviation 1. Anyway, the question is talking about a variable x that follows a normal distribution with mean 250 and standard deviation 40. So there's our distribution as it's presented, and of course the first thing we've got to do is to turn that into appropriate Z language. So remember that the standardizing formula is what you're going to have to use, and the standardizing formula takes any x value and turns it into a Z value by subtracting the mean and dividing by the standard deviation. So our problem is to find the chance that x is bigger than 240 when we know the mean is 250. And so what I do first is to change that into an appropriate Z language in the following way. 240, using the standardizing formula, subtract 250, that's the value of mu, divided by sigma, which is the value, in this case, 40. And now I need to work out what this calculation here gives me, enabling me to work out the appropriate standardizing probability. Z bigger than 240, take 250 as 10, negative 10 divided by 40, I'm going to get minus 0.25 at that point. So on my diagram, what area am I looking for to make sense of this question? Well, here is 240, somewhere about there. And clearly the area I'm looking for is the area bigger than 240, which I've shaded in roughly like that. And you can see from the diagram that the area covers more than half of the overall shape, so the answer to this problem is going to be a value bigger than 0.5. So at this point I then go to the tables and look up 0.25. So there's the Z column, 0.2, 0.25 gives me this value, 0.25. My probability then 0.5987. I need to consider whether it's sensible that the area I've shaded looks like 0.5987. It appears sensible, it's bigger than 0.5, so that I would say is the answer to my problem. So looking at the solutions that are available, you notice that that occurs nowhere, and of course the answer is E, none of these.